That's right. You're not gonna find me. Watch me turn into the leaves. Watch me. All right, kill the lights. That's right, boys and girls. I'm invisible. I don't even have to hide. I could dance back here. Ooh, ooh.
While he's doing his season 2 dance.
Almost busted my butt. I hope there's no rats in here.
We about to take you higher. We about to take you higher. We about to take you higher.
Did you know that Alyssa's Law now requires all schools to have a silent panic button system in place in order to cut down response time for police or fire in an emergency event such as an active shooter? You didn't know that, or maybe you did. Either way, you don't want to break the law, so whatever shall we do? Oh, I know. Safer Watch app, mobile panic buttons, and yes, I make my own sound effects. Whether it be an active shooter, medical emergency, crime in progress, or a fire or explosion, once I've pressed the Safer Watch mobile panic buttons, it will send all of my emergency profile information and GPS location straight to the dispatch center and to nearby patrolling first responders. That means you won't have to waste precious time on the phone giving out all the information that first responders need to properly respond to your location. Like your name, what you're wearing, location of the event, are there any weapons, first aid, what type, your telephone number, what floor of the building are you on? Imagine shrinking down all that information and putting it into one button. Well, bam, here it is. This is phenomenal for schools and it meets the requirements for the Alyssa Law. But not only is it for schools, it's also for places of worship, government buildings, workplaces, different organizations, events, and other locations. So with all that being said, you got one question to ask yourself. Does my school or workplace have these amazing buttons that can save lives by drastically cutting down response time by first responders? If the answer is no, then you need to get on it. You can start by visiting www.saferwatchapp.com. Once you're there, forward that information to your boss or your principal and let her know you need to get the Safer Watch mobile panic buttons now. All right, let's see if there's a button on here to get back to the video. Police Cars episode if I didn't walk into the scene. We're back! All right, we're back. Don't ask me why I always do that. It just became a thing. I just walked into one scene and it's like now that's how all the police cars have to start. Another episode of Police Cars Season 2, Episode 2, Double Deuce. Today we're at the Villages of Miami Shores and man, do we have something impressive waiting for you. So this is actually Miami Shores Village Hall, which is like their city hall. It's where they have the town hall meetings and everything. So I'm gonna head over to the police station where we're gonna meet up with my friend, my longtime, hold on, let me turn this down a little bit. My longtime brother. We went to the police academy together 15 years ago. Now we're gonna have a reunion, police car style, here in the village. of Miami Shores. So standing outside the Miami Shores Police Department, just to put it into perspective, Miami Shores is located about 2-3 miles just north of the most northern border of the city of Miami. So just 2-3 miles down the road, you hit the Miami jurisdiction.
My brother! How you been?
What's up,
I
man?
knew you'd be coming sooner or later.
Guys, let me introduce you to my academy brother, Officer Godwin.
What's up, Nod Squad?
What's going on?
How you doing?
Yeah. Not only are you an officer, but also a former Marine.
Yep, 4 years in the Marine Corps. 2nd Battalion, 5th Marines, Fox Company, Blackhearts. Shout out.
Thank you for your service, my friend.
Thank you.
Look at you now, man.
Yeah, bro, I've been in the K9 unit now.
Yeah, K9 unit. I'm digging to get up there.
It's a uniform.
Is that the K9 uniform?
Official. Yep.
Yeah.
Just missing the tack vest though. Usually I wear a bulletproof vest, but I got it in the car in this heat, you know.
So black, I guess, to camouflage at night.
More tactical.
More tactical.
All right, tactical.
All right, so Miami Shores. Why don't you tell us about?
Well, we got our police station. This is the back here. Just got a little special gift over here for you to see. It's a loaded out Tahoe. We'll check that out later. We're in the village of Miami Shores, a beautiful suburb of Miami-Dade County. 3 square miles, real residential, and a very safe, family-friendly city. That we like to keep it that way.
So 3 square miles.
Just over 3 square miles.
So how many sworn officers?
We have just under 50 sworn officers.
50 sworn officers.
Yeah, that makes us the largest small department in Miami-Dade County.
The largest small agency. I like that. That was a good one.
That's it. Yeah.
Pretty clever.
In Miami-Dade County.
So give us a breakdown, like the different units that you guys have in your department.
Well, obviously K9. I'm one of the 3 units, but we're looking for another dog and get another officer.
So you have 2
We have
dogs?
2 dogs right now. Looking to get 3.
So that means you're hiring soon.
That does mean.
What? Plug! All right, keep going.
We got traffic units.
Yeah.
2 officers running traffic all through the day shift and afternoons,
Okay.
midnights. We have GIU, roughly 4 to 5 detectives.
So GIU stands for?
General Investigations Unit.
All right, we're breaking down acronyms.
Yep, sorry.
Yeah. It's police lingo.
Yeah, we have bike units
Okay,
that
nice.
run all the time, and a university squad.
The university squad. What is that, like a college?
Yeah, Berry University, located up there off of Miami Avenue.
Nice. We're
And,
gonna go check that out later.
Yes, we will.
All right.
And we got a drone squad too that runs drones for us when needed, if they need to be deployed.
Did you say drone squad?
Yeah, I know you like drones.
Yeah. So it's like an air unit.
That's
Essentially.
exactly it.
Nice. It back you up all the time, I guess.
They
out there.
can.
Oh wow, nice. Awesome. Tell us about the cars. We're here for the cars.
We're here in the back of the station. I got the Tahoe, which is the bread and butter of the fleet. I'm going to show you later. It's tricked out with all kinds of electronics.
Nice.
Crown Vic, the newer Explorers, and some unmarked vehicles here to show you.
Ooh, unmarked. So we're gonna be touring that Tahoe back there.
That beauty.
Can you pull her out?
Oh yeah. So you can get some B-roll.
Yeah.
I know you like that B-roll.
I love that B-roll. I love that B-roll.
All right, so we got a 2018 Chevy Tahoe V8. It's also got the ability to switch to a 4-cylinder when you're stopped at a light or just cruising at a low idle speed. We got Goodyear tires, a lower suspension because it's a police package, an optic IR camera, which we're really going to go into when we get inside the vehicle. It's tricked out with lights all around it from the Blueprint computer module that activates all the lights and sirens, and a PA system. The black and white scheme is it's pretty much a municipality thing down here in Miami-Dade County. Black and white vehicles are smaller municipalities. We got Police Miami Shores and our badge established in 1932.
I also see that you got the decals over there on the side in red.
Yeah, that's a caution police work dog, just so you know that when the dog's rocking and rolling and you hear barking coming through it, there's a police dog inside to stay away from it. As we're moving to the back of the vehicle, on the top you'll see 4 individual antennas. That's for the low jack system for locating and taking down stolen vehicles. Another police K9 goose on the side here, and our motto is dedicated to your safety. Ball hitch here for all kinds of trailers that we have at the police department, everything from trailers with our K9 equipment to tag readers to radar trailers. This side of the car is exactly the same as the other. Let me show you what I got over here in the front. This signifies a special little vehicle because inside of it is the goose.
The goose! Is the goose gonna be loose?
Yeah, he's in there waiting to meet y'all.
All right. Let's go meet him.
Let's go. You guys ready to meet the Officer of the Year, voted most friendly officer?
Let's meet him.
Here he is. Hey, Goose. Have a seat.
There he is, Canine Goose.
So Goose is he's a standard Malinois Dutch Shepherd mix. He's wearing his harness right now. I'll pull this off him so he doesn't really have to worry. But the harness actually has a leash attached to it, so whenever I deploy him, he's already got a leash on him. It simply goes like that, and it's still connected to his harness.
Nice. So that's your partner in crime.
This is my partner, yep. Now that you've met Goose and we've toured the outside of the vehicle, let's go inside and do a ride along, and I'll show you all the cool gadgets inside.
Nice. All right, let's go.
You gotta call shotgun.
Shotgun!
What?
Dude.
Yeah, it's a canine car. Get in. I'll talk about it later.
Oh my God. So Goose is back there hanging out.
Yeah, he's crying. He wants the gate open when we drive.
Oh, he likes the gate when he drives?
Yeah, he likes to come up and look forward and say hi to everybody.
All right. No, put him out. Oh my God. Look at the camera. Don't forget he bit it.
He's not gonna bite it. He just wants to yell.
All right, put him back. Put him back. Put him back. Close the gate. Close it. He was right here. He was right here. Officer Godwin, I see a lot of Buccaneers flags and signs, and I see something that says Barry.
Yeah, we're at Barry University campus, one of their overflow lots. I figured this is a good spot that we can go over the interior and all the cool gadgets I got going on inside the vehicle right now.
Nice, but before we do that,
yeah, you got to think about B-roll, don't you?
The B-roll. So I'm going to need you to step outside the vehicle, please.
Can I open the cage and let the dog?
No, keep the dog back there. Keep the dog back there. Done.
Good. Can I get in the car and start talking about all the cool stuff we got in here?
Yes. Right. And for social distancing purposes, so you can take off your mask, I'll stand outside so you can speak loud and clear.
I love that. That's a great idea. So inside the Goosemobile, which I like to name it, I got my low jack system up here that's running. When the car is on, the low jack's on and hunting. It's got the 4 antennas on the top, and it's a 360 degree, picks up a beacon of when stolen cars are entered into the computer. It starts putting off a signal that this thing will track, and then it'll navigate me to it. From there, I got the standard Toughbook Dell computer. It's got all my electronics, so everything of the car goes fed right into this computer. A standard navigation system that comes factory from the car, and a blueprint signaling system that runs the LED lights and the horn and sirens all at once when I'm running to calls. Underneath the blueprint system, I have our Harris trunk mount, which I keep on there, our local frequency at all times to monitor what's going on through our dispatch. Yeah. So under that, I have the Ace K9 system and monitors the temperature of the car. If it gets too hot, what it'll do is it'll turn on all lights and sirens, roll down the back 2 windows, and kick on a fan so that the dog won't overheat and die of heat exhaustion, and is the #1 cause of work dog deaths. One of the coolest things is mounted on top of our spotlight. It's an IR camera. That IR camera gets fed right to my laptop and records everything. I can point it, it's omnidirectional, and it picks up everything that I can't see, it sees for me.
So what do you mean that it sees for you?
It's not like night vision where it amplifies ambient light. This amplifies heat. So if you're hot, I can see you. If you're running from us and whatever's hot will just glow.
Kind of like the police, like in a police chase, and see the helicopter.
The white hot, white and black.
Yes.
And everything, and someone's running, and you just see they're just glowing white.
So that's
what this is.
That up there?
That's it.
That's it. So it's right here in the car.
In the car, right to my laptop. So we're operating mostly at night, and if we drive with our lights on, we're visible, and the bad guys can see us. If we go blacked out in a residential neighborhood, sitting in a driveway somewhere, we can have that on operating and see everything, and nobody can see us.
Very, very sneaky. So, Officer Godwin, fun fact, you are going to be the first Police Cars episode at night. That's the sun setting. So we're actually going to get a real light show with you, and it's going to be dark out. And another thing I want to do is test that heat signal operating system that you have. Kind of got tongue-tied myself.
Yeah, sure, we could check it out, but it's not dark out. How about I show you the junk in the trunk?
The junk in the trunk.
I know you and the Nod Squad like to call it junk in the trunk, but it's really the gear in the rear.
The gear in the rear. Season 2, man. I'm open to new things.
That's it.
All right. So run us down with your gear.
All right, just popped it open. I got first thing first is the tack vest, rifle rated. It's got carry my my taser. Goes on the tack vest. I like it up high and not down low. Some pockets, a tourniquet, and an asp, and another radio pouch for the radio to go in. Next most useful thing I have is the first aid kit. Basically, it's a trauma rated for everything from tourniquets to bandages, gauze, wraps, everything I need here in a bag, ready to go. Also have tourniquets for the dog, God forbid something happens to him.
Okay. And the marker?
The marker, that's for marking the time and date on the tourniquets and or on the forehead.
Outstanding.
If it needs be. Also have bolt cutters.
And what do you use those for?
Oh, when we're doing massive searches and you have to get into yards. Most yards in Miami-Dade have chain link fences, so we just bolt just to cut the lock to get in. So all the way here. Another thing we use a lot is our AED. All of our cars in the department have this, with officers trained to use them in the emergency situation that it's needed.
Awesome. So AED with the K9 Goose sticker in the back. Man, he is just everywhere. That boy is promoting it everywhere. I know what that is.
It's a hard sleeve that we used to work the dog on bite work.
Okay, yeah, I know what that is. And no, I am not going to wear that.
We'll keep additional equipment. I got an extra pair of boots in there, another harness, a muzzle for when he goes to the vet, another muzzle, flares for at night for traffic control, some police do not cross tape, and a fluorescent rain jacket. This is an SBR AR. It's not always used. It's more so if I have Goose up and I'm not working him and I'm backing up another K9 officer, I can have the firepower and back him up.
Interesting enough, when backing up other K9 officers, they might want somebody who is trained like them versus a patrol, patrol officer, because of the movements, where to stand and everything. So there is times, so what you're saying, there is times where you're not running Goose, and you're just backing up an officer.
In this Florida heat, dogs can only search for so many minutes.
Okay. Yeah. So then that's when that bad boy comes out.
Yeah, when I put Goose up to cool off, and I'll pick up with another K9 officer that picked up where I left off.
Awesome. Is that where they keep the flux capacitor?
The radio harness, external radio harness here, inverter, the Ace K9 brain here, and just a little bit of storage, screws and bolts and nuts here. And I keep a lot of wires.
Man, but these are really nice and neat and tidy.
Yeah, it's done well.
Done very well. Shout out to whoever did that. Good job. But yeah, this is pretty much the brains of the car, what makes all these gizmos and gadgets work. So I'm looking at the horizon, beautiful sunset. With that, Are we gonna get our demonstration?
Time to use that Noptic IR camera.
Ooh, where are we gonna go? Do you have anything in mind?
I got a few places I think we can play hide and go seek.
Ooh, let's go. All right, so while we're headed over there, I wanna know what gives with your door, man. Talk to me.
Yeah, so I was on routine patrol and an officer was trying to effect an arrest, and literally a block away from where I was at. As I rolled up on scene, he's in the middle of trying to put cuffs on him. Rolled up through the car and parked, didn't even think about Goose in the back. Had the cage open, closed the door, got out, helping the officer. Goose was trying to help too by trying to open the door with his mouth because he doesn't have opposable thumbs.
Wait a minute. So Goose made that mark?
Oh yeah, he tore that apart.
So you're saying you were out in front of the car,
Yes.
trying to make an arrest, and Goose was like, no, that's my partner out there.
Let me out.
Let me out. So he came through here and was trying to open this up.
That's it.
Clever girl or boy. He's like a velociraptor.
Yeah, he is a Maligator.
Maligator, man. Very, very highly intelligent creatures, those Malinois, huh?
Arrival at our range. We're going to show you the Noptic IR camera and what it can pick up and whatnot, but I forgot to mention another cool feature in the car, which every car has capability of, is monitoring all the traffic light tag reader, LPR tag readers that we have. We have over 30 of them in the city that cover every exit and entrance to the city by every major thoroughfare. Right now as it's running, it's picking up every expired tag, expired license, suspended license, revoked license. If the registered owner has a warrant, and if the car is stolen or the tag is stolen, it's going to alert every officer that's got it running and let us know which direction they're in, what lane they came from, and the time.
So essentially, it's like I did a police cars with Sweetwater. They had an LPR where they had cameras mounted on the car.
It's exactly the same cameras. We just have a bunch of them scattered throughout the city, and it all filters to every single police car.
Nice
demonstration to show how the Noptic IR camera works. Go hide in those bushes over there, and I guarantee you, with all the lights that I have, you get deep enough in there, I can't see you. With that IR Noptic camera, you're gonna light up like a Christmas tree.
But you have the brights on.
I got it.
You have the spotlight on.
The spreader lights
You got
on.
the spreader light. So that's not fair. Of course you're gonna see me in those bushes.
Not if you get deep in there. I can't see it with my naked eye, but my Noptic IR camera.
All right, I'll do it under two conditions, just to prove that you're not gonna be able to see me. You have to cut off all these lights, number one, and number two, under no circumstance can you let out the Goose to come find me.
Goose will not be on the loose.
All right, I appreciate it. All right, so let's just kill these lights over here, Mr. I'm gonna see in the dark. All right, guys, what you don't know is that I am a master at manhunt. That's right, I am the champion. In my block, when I used to play, when I was little at manhunt, I would be 6 feet. I could take off my mask. I would be basically invisible. There's no way that he's gonna see me in these bushes. That's right, you're not gonna find me when I turn into the bat. Speaking of the bat, I hope there's almost busted my butt. I hope there's no rats in here. All right, watch me turn into the leaves. Watch me. All right, kill the lights. I'm invisible.
So the camera optics picks up heat and it amplifies the heat.
There's no fighting me. I don't even have to hide. I could dance back here.
So there's, what you see white is his skin and the glow off while he's doing his season 2 dance. Yeah, I could switch it in the camera settings using it during the daytime. White hot, black hot. It changes it up for us. A fun fact, after Hurricane Irma, we utilized this system as an active burglary in progress. A guy was hiding in the big brush piles of down a residential street. I was able to use this, locate him, and apprehend him with the help of Goose.
A high-tech tool used to curb crime helps reveal a trespasser's hiding place.
This is unique because they're one of the few agencies using this technology.
We are taking you inside of a Miami Shores police car. It is September 26th. They are searching for a suspect hiding in a debris pile after Hurricane Irma swept through.
At some point, one of our canine officers who has the thermal imaging on his car sees a heat signature, and it's pretty good. You can see that it's a human being basically hiding behind the foliage of a tree.
You can see the officer run out of the car. Cops are able to catch up to Clayton Chapman and charge him with loitering and prowling, but the bigger point here is what happens after hurricanes and how cops can protect a community.
Yep. I'm like the shadows.
No, you're not. What's
There's
with that,
there's no fight.
what's with that dance you got going on?
You saw that? Cool technology. Man, it is dark.
I know, first ever.
It is really dark out here, and I think this is probably the most ideal setting that I've ever done for a light show.
A light show. Oh yeah, it's perfect.
You want to run down the light show?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Hey man, we're trying to do this light show and we hear rustling up in the trees. What you see there? What you see there?
And it's either dogs or I think it's possums. I think it's 2 possums or raccoons.
Up there we hear them. There's like rustling up there. So we turn on the lights to make sure that it wasn't indeed a human being out there. And come to find out.
Oh, and they stop behind the tree there.
Sneaky little snails. Dude, tricked out with lights.
It's bright.
And purposeful.
Yes.
They can see you coming.
They see you coming and they get out of the way.
And you know, you do work at night, so it is important to have as many lights as you do.
Yep. All right, starting from the front, the more lights the better. We got lights down low, inside the headlights, along the grill. So if we're up close on a car trying to affect a traffic stop, you can see the lights. Lights way up high from a distance. The higher they are, the farther they'll shine. You can see us better. Also, we've learned that if we have side lights for effect coming into intersections, it's good to have lighting 360 around the whole vehicle. We already went over the IR optic camera. Now we're just this LED spotlight. It's a more focused light to help us be more tactical when approaching vehicles. Keep on going. We got all the way lights everywhere. The light in the back, again, same thing up in the front. We want them the whole side of the car light up. And then again on the back, we have them in the tail lights flashing, and then also the 4 LED lights you see in the center, down low and up high. This is also effective with the computer system. When I hit the brakes, everything will go red, so cars that are following me will know that I'm braking and I have all my brake lights going on. Another cool feature about this car with that computer system that affects and controls the lights, the blueprint, is when I put the car in park and I have it on the 3 mode, it'll turn the whole front side of the car white, bright white, to help hide me approaching the vehicle if I have to affect a traffic stop at night. I'll show you, come on over here. When I'm in a 3 mode, once I put the car in drive, it's gonna make all the front lights all white, super bright. Ready?
All right.
How cool is that?
What?
Yeah.
So,
Can't see me approach you.
okay,
It's all about tactical.
all about tactics. So if I'm a car and I'm trying to look back and gauge where this officer is,
Can't see where I'm approaching from.
can't see where you're
I
approaching
have the
from.
advantage.
So it's very important when working at night, right?
Very important.
And then you have the uniform, then you have the FLIR system. It's all making sense now.
Yep. Right now I'm illuminated with the light because I just exited the vehicle. But if I had just exited the vehicle, this light automatically kicks off, so I won't be backlit.
Very good. It's important.
And I close the door, it'll turn back on again. So if I was in the car, it's gonna kick back on.
Boom. Are you sure that Goose didn't just turn it on in there?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
He's pretty smart. He's pretty smart.
The cage is closed. The cage is closed this time.
Guys, secret's out. None of this technology really works. It's Goose and they're going like, "Rrr, rrr, rrr, rrr," and he's hitting the panels.
He ain't hitting the panels. All right, so the standard 1, 2, 3 applies with the light box. The 1 is for traffic only. It's just gonna turn on my back rear lights, let people know that I am stopping traffic or whatnot. I can also work directionals on the top, which are amber lights. I can direct traffic to the left, direct traffic to the right, or just both ways. The second one's for takedowns, it's gonna illuminate all of it. And the third one is when I kick it on, it goes lights and sirens real loud. We'll hold off on that for now. So another feature is cruise lights. If I'm stopped in a position at one point, and I want to be seen, and I don't want to have flashers going the whole time, I can just hit the cruise lights, and it's constant red and blue at all times. It's great for high visibility when patrolling in neighborhoods.
19860 West Dixie Highway. It's a occupied gray 4-door sedan. Alleging the vehicle never moves from the spot. We've seen several people enter and exit the vehicle. Alleging the rear driver's side window is broken, covered with a trash bag, possibly using the vehicle to sell 52.
You want to know about that?
Yes, please. What is that?
That's a radio broadcast system. So
I thought you had a dispatcher in your hood.
No, so what it is in Miami Shores, we have so many surrounding jurisdictions, we want to be able to monitor other radios. So if I'm out of my car on a traffic stop and I have my one side radio on one channel, I can hit that button and broadcast whatever's going on another channel while I'm out of my vehicle.
Makes sense. Again, guys, I think we're being duped and there's somebody inside the hood talking really loud. On a PA, I'm just kidding.
Let's go over the horn.
Ooh, yeah! We just woke up the possums again. This is the part of the video that if you have the volume on loud, you might want to turn it down a little bit because we are going to demonstrate the sirens. Is that all you got? No, really, man. Awesome car.
Thank you.
I think the best tech I've had, or we've had, the Nod Squad had, on the police cars episode yet. That like heat infrared system. I still don't know if he really saw me. I gotta look at the footage. Look at that heat infrared system on this thing. Awesome, and it's a great tool for you to have out here when you're doing the work that you're doing, man.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming out and checking it out.
So, where can they find you guys? I know you mentioned something about a canine opening or something. You guys hiring?
We're always hiring. Yep, you can go to MiamiShoresVillage.com and click on the departments, police, and find your application there.
All right, so there you go, guys. If you want to drive one of these cool whips, possibly with the, what's it called again? The Noptic, right?
Noptic IR camera.
Noptic IR camera, and supposedly they can see in the bushes. Still got to see the footage. Go over to Miami Shores, Village of Miami Shores. What is
The Village of MiamiShores.com.
Go over to villageofmiamishores.com and submit your apps. There's really not much left to do but to sign off. Do you know how to sign off?
I believe so.
All right.
Time for the sign off? All right.
Oh, where you going?
Hey, get Goose out for the sign off.
Oh,
right?
true that, true that.
All right, Nod Squad. I'll see you when I see you.
And if I don't see you,
The Noptic IR camera is definitely going to see you.
Nod Squad represent.
I was born and when I watched the elevate.
my truck is on fire. Roy donate to the, I still don't know the name of it. Yeah. Somebody said Crown Nick, the Nod Rod, the Nod Mobile, the Nod Squad car. They got a lot of names.